right. Good morning, everybody. I feel very uncomfortable talking about this, but I feel like I should say something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to say. Whatever comes out is what's going to come out. I leave it up to Hashem, which word's going to come out of my mouth. I'm just going to start talking. There was this story recently. A stone fell out of the Western Wall. It was in the egalitarian prayer section of the Western Wall. It seems there was one woman praying there, and she didn't get hurt, Baruch Hashem, thank God, she didn't get hurt. And it happened on Tisha B'Av, or on the day we were observing Tisha B'Av, on the 10th of Av, this past Sunday. A few things we could say. You would think, Tisha B'Av, it's a big day to be at the Western Wall, to mourn over the destruction of the temple. You would think that part of the, where all the Reform and Conservative Jews observing Tisha B'Av. You would think it would be packed. There's only one person there. All right, we'll put that aside. I personally, I'm not opposed to egalitarian prayer at the Western Wall. I'm not opposed to women leading prayers at the Western Wall, personally. My feeling is that the way everything's being handled there is totally wrong. The fact that an illegal government is running our holy site is wrong. The fact that, but the fact of the matter is we are in exile, and so we as ultra-Orthodox Jews have no right to really speak up against, in a certain sense, more than our voice on a democratic level, against the conquering armies of the Zionists. The Zionists are a foreign army, just like the Romans and the Babylonians and the British and the Turks, and so too the Zionists are a foreign army. Just because they claim some Jewish ancestry, and maybe they do, maybe they don't, probably do. Judaism is a religion, not a race. Anyone from any race can convert to Judaism. But so too, there are many people who are Jewish who have abandoned their faith, and they have no right to really call themselves Jewish. We as religious Jews can say, yes, you're Jewish by Jewish law, meaning you're under an obligation to adopt Judaism as your religion, in which a Gentile doesn't have that obligation. He has the choice, but he doesn't have the obligation. If you're born Jewish, according to Jewish law, you're obligated to become Jewish, to be Jewish, to live Jewish. But instead they've replaced what it means to be Jewish with a foreign ideology. And so even if they're our brothers in blood, they're not our brothers in faith, so they're not our brothers. Some of them are our brothers in faith. Even I would venture even to say for sure the religious Zionists, but even the Masorti, the traditionalists, who really, if you really look into it on a sociological level, what they call Masorti in Israel is not the American conservative movement, but is really more like certain, pretty much the modern Orthodox, most of modern Orthodoxy outside of the Talmidei Chachamim of modern Orthodoxy. Meaning, the modern Orthodox Talmidei Chachamim would be what they would call in Israel a Chardal, and the average, Baal Balabatisha, although now, Baruch Hashem, we have many Balabatim in the modern Orthodox world who know how to learn, who are shtickle Talmidei Chachamim. But that's neither here nor there. That's not really what we're talking about here. And so too, really, even some of these egalitarianists, if they really mean it because they understand the halacha that way, because really you can learn the halachas, you can open Shulchan Aruch and you see there's no halachas of mechitza in Shulchan Aruch, and you can say, well, it's a minhag, and it's a good minhag to have a shul with a mechitza, but you're not really violating Shulchan Aruch. But the question is, do you even think Shulchan Aruch is something to be considered? Do you even think the Rambam is something to be considered? Do you even think Divrei Chazal is something to be considered, or is it disposable? What I mean as far as halacha, Divrei Agada are not meant to be halacha. They're Agada. They're Agadata. There's a difference between halacha and Agadata, and you can say that Agadata is meant to teach a lesson and not to be taken literally. That's fine, and that's probably accurate. Halacha changes. Halacha is fluid, but it has to be within the realm of Chazal, of the Piskei Chazal, of the what Piskei Halacha we have from the Sanhedrin. That's how halacha exists universally, and then on the local level, that goes to the local rabbis. So if you live in a community where the local rabbis understand things in a certain way, you're supposed to follow, and the local community follows a certain way, you're supposed to follow those things. You can be stricter, but you certainly cannot be more lenient. You're not supposed to, you can't say, well, at least for sure when you're in the community, but there's certain things that are. All this being said, a lot of people say, look, it's a sign that God is angry about the egalitarian prayer location. And the thing is, the Reform, they're not going to believe such a thing. And the question is, are you allowed to? That's the whole thing. They don't even care if it's a question, halakha, are you allowed to this and that? They don't believe in Torah. They believe that the Torah is just, it's not 10 commandments, it's 10 suggestions. It's literally how the Reform view it. And so, of course, they're not going to be. They're going to say it's a coincidence. The Rambam says nothing's a coincidence. The Rambam, the big rationalist, right? He said that for people to say things are just a coincidence, that's cruel. That's achzarius. So you got to find the balance. Because on the other hand, is it really, as bad as all of that? Is it really the real wake-up call? It's not about the exterior expressions, but rather the interior beliefs. That's what's really important. Do you believe that the Torah is really from God? That's what we really have to ask. And these are the things that are really serious. And if it's from God, so we have, and God commanded us to follow the Chachamim. We have 39 malachas on Shabbos. We have basic things. Taras Mishpacha, Shabbos, Kashrus, in a basic way. Don't necessarily have to have chumras. They're very good. We have to know the difference between the chumrah and the halacha. But the ikra din, All right, thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. All the best.